In this video, we're going to take a quick look at how conversation history testing works in Agentforce. The idea is simple. Instead of testing single prompts, you can test an entire dialogue turn by turn, just like a real customer would experience it. Let's take a look at this conversation. It starts by me telling my name is Alex, to which it responds, "Hi Alex, how can I assist you today?" Next, because I am using a PDF to base my FAQs on, I am asking, can I bring my cat to the resort? To which it is answering that pets, including cats, are not allowed at the resort. Then I am asking what is the check-in and check-out time, including some typos, and it still understands what I meant. So it is telling me that the check-in time is at 3 and the check-out time is at 11. It is even being more helpful and letting me know that if I have an early arrival or a late departure, the resort can store my luggage. Finally, I am telling it thank you, and it is responding back with my name, which is very important. So, after we finish the whole conversation, we can go ahead and click on Batch Test here at the top. This will open a new prompt in Testing Center. Let's add the name of the test, like Resort Conversation. Press on Next. And here is where we want to press on Include Conversation History. Then it's going to ask me which of the 4 messages that it responded me with do I want to include in this conversation. So I want to include the whole conversation up to the last message, which is the "You're welcome" message. Once you have that selected, let's press on Next. Here, you can download a template CSV file where you will have the whole conversation that you selected. Let's take a look. Here you can see that each of the rows represents one different test, but the whole conversation history will be the same for all the rows. If you want to make it smaller and use different turns for different tests like 2, 4, 6, and 8, you can simply come here, edit this row, and remove the rest of the messages. Just make sure that the last message that you include here is always from the agent. So let's take a look at how that would look like once we edit it. Here, for example, I want to test each one of the turns one by one until I reach the end of the conversation. So in this case, we start with the "Hello, my name is Alex," followed by "Hi Alex, how can I assist you today?" And then for the second one, we continue with the question about the cat, and we include the response from the agent. The third one will be including the check-in and check-out messages, ending with the response from the agent, and the fourth and the fifth will have the whole conversation up until the last "You're welcome" message. Now, once we have all of the rows that we want to test, we can add some utterances and expected responses. For example, if I ask, "What is my name?" after already giving my name, I expect it to remember that my name is Alex. We can add a few more questions like, "What did you answer to the question regarding the cat?" which we expect it to be that they are not allowed. The same with the check-in, check-out, and some more other questions. So once we have this file, we can go back to the testing center and upload the file. Click on Done. Click on Next, and save and run. For the sake of simplicity, this is the only test that we have. Once the test finishes running, you can see that the response pass in this case was 100%. If we scroll down, we can see here the results. The run status is completed, and all of the tests have passed for each one of these. We can see the expected response with the actual response. Plus, if we go to the first column here, we can take a look at the turns that were included in the conversation. This will help us troubleshoot or make sure that the conversation that we are using in each of the tests is actually the conversation that we wanted. As you can see, this result is a more realistic test. Instead of isolated prompts, the agent is evaluated like a real conversation. That's what makes conversation history testing powerful. It gives teams confidence that the agent can stay consistent and accurate across the entire exchange.